People try to join our crowd, 'cause we really get around.
If you belong to our generation, you can take it.
Good holiday, Mr. Coppell.
Wonderful! Ah!
Must have been Horizon.
I wasn't at all happy with the way it went when I went to Crystal Palace, mainly because the first year went very well. After this I had a pelvic injury that lasted 8 months. And I just recovered from that. Then I had the knee injury that really has put me out of the game. I remember sitting in the hospital and my family around me, and the doctor walked in and he said, what else can you do? Because you may not play again. And that was early as the first operation in '83. And since then, Roger, it's just been a series of operations to keep playing. And 2 years ago, they said, well, if you have another 2 years, you've done well, which I had. Okay, I ended up having 4 operations in the last 6 or 7 months, but it was worth it. Those extra 2 years were worth it. I wouldn't swap the past for anything.
This is the one that really caused the problems, and it's caused one for him too. Oh, he seemed to lose all confidence. He just threw that off. He caught his thigh in the handlebars. You can see him holding himself there. Oh dear. And the St John's ambulance man tried to get there in a hurry. Well, he probably needs some treatment in a minute. Nick Britton, the promoter. I'm sorry, this is... one shouldn't laugh. The poor lad took a nasty knock there, but this is a bit like the Keystone Cops down there.
Charlton walked out of St James's Park on Saturday evening after fans had chanted against him during a friendly match with Sheffield United.
just heard that Kevin's clearance to play has come through. Kevin Navas was an instant hit with Palace fans when he joined them 4 years ago. A string of goals promised much for him and the side, but suddenly everything started to go wrong. A pelvic injury and then serious damage to ligaments behind the knee put him in hospital and out of the game for virtually 2 years. Last season, he was fit for barely 3 matches. Now he's back in London training with Coventry City. Fully fit after 2 months of football in Canada, he's got the chance to pick up his career in the First Division. But the Canadian FA was slow in releasing his registration. It meant he could train but not play any kind of match. The news just in means he can turn out against Palace tonight.
Maybe you're doubting a little bit, and maybe you're doubting the fitness. Maybe you can't manage to play at high standard again. But in the back of your mind, there's always that slight glimmer of hope, really, that I've held on to, and luckily now it's come to the front, and it's just hope that I can take it.
Kevin must now impress Coventry boss Don Mackay to get his First Division chance, a marvellous opportunity after all the setbacks. It goes to show why footballers remain optimists.
It's a very true saying in this game: when one door closes, another one opens and hits you in the face, so you've got to put up with these things sometimes.
Really weird, because even getting dressed in the Crystal Palace kit, I felt like I shouldn't even have been in the dressing room, man. No one's even talking to me hardly. You know, remember, I'm a Sunday morning footballer, and now all of a sudden I've gone into this dressing room with my dear daughters underneath my kit, and it was surreal because I didn't even know how to warm up properly. You know, when they went to go and warm up, so I didn't even know what to do, so I was just looking and copying people. I came on for about 15-20 minutes. All I remember was Kill Klein. This was the first, my real introduction to proper professional football. It felt like he was like 20 feet when he went up to head a ball, and it was one of those where he got a run on it, and so and I was just, all I remember, he was just up there.
I'm thrown and overblown with bleeds. There must be an angel playing with my heart, yeah. And when I think that I'm alone, it seems there's more of us at home. It's a multitude of angels, and they're playing with my heart, yeah. Must be talking to an angel.
After that game, Steve Coppell said to me, of course you're going to have to play in systems and you're going to have to make sure that you don't give the ball, but you never change your attitude to the way you want to play football. Steve Coppell saying that was massive for me, because remember, I was playing Sunday morning football, scoring 4 and 5 goals a game. Some of the times I wouldn't try to score goals. I tried to hit the post and go in. I was trying to chip the goalkeeper from ridiculous places. So what I was doing, unbeknownst to me, I was just finding different ways to try and finish.